Ma'at Tahuti, peace and greatness. What's up, the greatest periods? For those who do not know, my name is Milagro, the greatest period. And the reason why, and I know people, if people have to understand this, I'm going to keep repeating this because it's allowing others to know that this is who I am. I take this shit very seriously. But the reason why that I consider myself, that I know that I am Milagro, the greatest period, is because my creator, name that can't be named, proceeded thought of myself, is manifestations of all of these creations, and I'm part of it. And I know within my soul, within my spirit, within my consciousness, within my energy field, that within the being I'm supposed to be here on this planet is the reflection of my creator being the greatest period. But see, since I'm the center of my own universe, what I echo out reflects my universe. So since I see myself as the greatest period, I see all of creations as the greatest period, from the smallest particle to this masterpiece that we call the universe, or the multi-universe. Yes. But it's a beautiful day today, man, and you know, some people that might not understand as they look at this from a further time, that I'm very grateful for all the support and love that I received from Brooklyn, from Bed-Stuy, from New York City. Because at first I remember they didn't understand what I was doing. But as I persisted, as I was consistent with it, people understood that, oh, he's a dancer. And I'm grateful for all the love. I'm grateful for people recording me, taking pictures of me. I'm grateful for people not recording me, taking pictures of me. I'm grateful for people inspiring me. And I'm grateful for inspiring others. You know, because it's a two-way street in here. You know, what I do reflects the universe. What the universe do reflects me, because I'm all and I'm not all of it. Because we live in a duality world where we all are one and connected. We're all one. But as we are playing this illusion that it seems separate, then yes, we are separate, but we're all as one. And I'm just grateful for all the love, for all the support, and I'm just grateful, I'm humbled to be able to do the things that I do and inspire and to know that this is bigger than me. This is way bigger than me now. And it's a beautiful thing, and I'm grateful for all the lessons and trials and tribulations. I'm grateful for trying new things, and hey, I'm out here. Today's topic is check others. You see, I had an issue of not being able to set boundaries, because I understand that when I don't have certain boundaries that I live by, others are welcome to walk all over me. Oh, and they enjoyed walking all over me. So I had to realize that before I could check others, I had to check myself. I have to check and establish boundaries within my own life experience. You know, I can only speak from my experience and how things work. You know, I realize that some people hang around me and they do certain things around me. And I realize that if I continue to allow people to do these things around me, not only does it create a habit with them thinking, oh, it's okay for me to do this, it also manifests and vibrates to others who are observing, who are watching, and say, oh, it's okay for me to do that to him too. Since he allowed this person to do it, I could do it also. So I realized that it starts to trickle down. And I had to really take a step back I had to take a step back. Is once I became aware of this is when I started to make money. I started to realize just because I'm a nice person within this business world, most people take your niceness as an asset for them. They feel that they could use every single penny, and I had to go through pain. I had to question myself. I had to ask myself, why is this happening? Why is that when I try to do good, people take advantage of me? And I realized that I had a few flaws within me. I realized that I didn't stand up for myself. I was scared to express how I truly feel, of not hurting someone else's feelings. You know, growing up, my mom didn't allow me to express myself. So I found it fearful to express myself, because if I express myself, it's like I'm going against what my mom and what others expect me to do. So now I'm living in my own creation, and I realized that people would take advantage of me. You know, I remember this one brother during breakfast time, I always have sugar. And this brother would not even ask for anybody else for sugar. He sees me, he comes straight to me, can I have some sugar? He sees me, the next morning, can I have some sugar? He sees me, come to you, have some sugar. And I'm like, why do he keep coming for me? And I realized that once I realized that I didn't have boundaries, I didn't check myself. I just freely just gave my energy out without me checking myself, without learning how to use my energy more wisely. You know, so when people see in the environment that I'm in, this environment is disconnected from the creator. So we all don't know what self-love is. So we all don't know that, oh man, you know what, I'm taking advantage of this person, let me stop. They don't see it that way, because it's all about selfishness. It's about, oh, I have to get what's mine or I'm not going to get it at all. And I had to go through that. You know, I'm still a giver. I'm still going to give. But I realize, and I start to be aware of, like, okay, if this person comes so many times, that's a no. Like, another example. There was another brother. He used to ask for change. Hey, can I have a 50 cents? Can I have 15 cents? Every day. I'm like, what is going on here? You know, I was like, okay, cool. And I start to realize this person is an energy vampire. People understand, these type of people understand that when you've been emotionally abused, where you're not confident in yourself, or when people try to boost you through, try to stroke your ego, they know that they can get the things they want from you. And oh yeah, of course he stroked my ego. Oh, he stroked that shit. Oh yeah, I remember I remember you wasn't making money and dancing. Now you making money. Oh, look at you making money now. You know, I'm like, yeah, I'm making money now. You know, people surround, I'm like, yeah, I'm making money. You know, yeah. And then he hit me with money. And I started to become aware of this when I remember one time he asked for $10. He asked for $10 so that he could go to New Jersey. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, here's $10. Here, you know, go to New Jersey. So I wasn't expecting to see him the following morning. So the following morning, I saw him and I was shocked. I'm like, nigga, why? You know, I didn't ask him. I'm like, why are you still here in New York? I thought you were supposed to be gone. I was like, okay, now I'm aware. I gotta watch you. So then another incident is when he brought another brother around. And this brother was asking for some money so that he could go to work, so he could buy a Metro card. And I'm looking at him like, man, nah. And it was like, And I guess it snapped into the like, oh, okay, he has caught on to our scheme. Yes, I have caught on to the scheme. So now I'm aware of that I was being used. My energy was being manipulated for their benefit. You know, I've been manipulated my whole life. My mom used to do that shit to me all the time. And I'm learning to break free from that. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning to break free from people taking advantage of me. Because I understand that I'm a good person, but at the end of the day, if I don't have boundaries, if I don't check myself, how can I check others? I had to check myself. Really, that's what this topic should be about, to check myself, then check others. Because if I can't check myself, then others will definitely just walk all over me. And that's what most people did. They just walked over me. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm realizing that I have to establish these boundaries. I have to know what I stand for. You know, I'm gonna sit here and be real. You know, first of all, I have to apologize for not being able to set boundaries, not checking myself, and not being able to speak my mind without thinking, oh, I might hurt this person's feelings. But at the end of the day, I'm the one that is thinking about it late at night, or not really late at night, but I'm thinking about it the majority of my time. Like, oh, I wonder how this person feel about this if I don't do it this way, or you know, all this negativity it's not worth it. And I remember my last video, I have to apologize for what I was talking about my last video. Damn, I don't remember what I was talking about my last video. I figure out whatever I talk about in the following. The reason why I apologize is because this is for me. These videos is really for me. And if others can feel that they can learn from it, yes, I understand. This is all coming from the dome of my mind. So this is not scripted. This is not, I have no paper, no nothing. This is just coming from the top of my mind, from the experience that I experienced. So yes, this is the raw version. I believe that's the only way that I can get better. So as I'm able to express how I feel about the things that I experience, eventually in later on videos, I'll be able to really tackle down and give out certain points of how I overcome things. But the first step to overcome anything is to be aware, to acknowledge the fact that there's certain defects within my character, within my personality that I have to work on, that I have to fix. And in order for me to fix it, I have to be first become aware of it, to face it, and do what I have to do to create a better environment. Because I have understand that the environment that I'm in, the only way that my environment can improve is to change the way that I perceive, to change my thoughts, to change my feelings, to change my emotions towards this environment, and the things would change. And I see it all the time. I see it. I see it. I experience it. And it's a beautiful thing. Very beautiful. So I'm checking myself, then I'm checking others. You know what I'm saying? I had to check a couple people. Like, look here, I don't do things that way. If you don't like it, cool. You know, it got to the point now that I see some people I'm not cool with no more, and I don't even acknowledge them. It's like they're not even a part of my world, my reality. And some people feel like, damn, he's cutthroat. It's not being cutthroat. It's just that I don't have time for that. You know, I'm vibrating high. I'm vibrating in a different frequency. So the frequencies that I have been accustomed to, I don't vibrate there no more. You know, I'm changing the way that I see things. Everything is vibrating high. I'm vibrating higher. So if we're not moving on that same, if we're not moving in a higher, if we're not moving forward, if we're not vibrating higher, I'm going to leave people behind. And it's nothing against nobody. I'm just here. I'm on my own journey. I'm on my self-love journey. It's all about self-love over here. And, you know, so, you know, especially I went and bought, this is a morganite right here. Self-love. This is love. You know what I'm saying? I carry this around, and I got my, I carry with me. I have my 7 chakras that I carry around with me. That's up in here. You know what I'm saying? So I keep these around me because everything is energy, and these energies allow me to heal and to bring balance within my chakras, within my main chakras, and within my my energy field, my consciousness, so that I can see things. And now that I can see things more clearly, the reality of things is coming forth. It's revealing itself. I don't have to sit here and be like, oh, why is this person, I can't figure this person out. Now I'm figuring out people. Now I'm figuring out my environment. Now I'm understanding better. I'm understanding that now that I'm in tune, I'm becoming more in tune with myself, I can see for what it is. And I'm definitely waiting for my eye of a tiger crystal, the all-knowing, the all-seeing eye. That's a whole nother video. Ha! Check yourself, then check others. So I gotta check myself to check others. My aunt to Hootie, peace and greatness.